jeans, so we're literally just gonna squeeze our lomotos. So we want about 1 cup of juice, so we're literally just gonna squeeze our lomotos. Make it through the night, 'cause I am tired. So we want about 1 cup of juice, so we're literally just gonna squeeze. So we're literally just gonna squeeze. Always making children cry. I guess that's just the way it's
has a boyfriend, the next day she's engaged, then she says she's married. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. I saw her on the street with another guy. Funny, 'cause she told me she didn't want to be in a relationship. Mind games, love games, head games, brain games, brain twisters, mind puzzlers. She's playing with my head. Word jumbles, brain busters, trivia questions, puzzle conundrums, jigsaw puzzles, crossword puzzles, Sudoku, Wordle. We haven't spoken in years. Someone told me that she moved to California and married a lawyer. But then she calls me out of the blue and says she wants to sell me vitamin water. Smiled, so I asked her on a date. She said that she was gay. Girl, why are you playing these mind games? Love games, head games, brain games, mind benders, brain twisters. She's playing with my head. Word jump the letters going around it, and you have to use a common letter and unscramble it and make as many words as you can. Word quizzes, brain busters, trivia questions, puzzle conundrums, jigsaw puzzles, crossword puzzles, words without friends, mind games, love games, head games, brain games. Checking the mic test. Testing the mic check. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2, 3. Check. Interesting. Give split peas an overnight soak. Overnight soak? What the fuck does that mean? Computer, what is an overnight soak?
From WebMD.com. Overnight soaking can help you dissolve 75% to 90% of the oligosaccharides into the soaking water, which you can throw away after the soaking is done.
Oh no. Computer, what happens if I don't overnight soak my peas?
From tasteofhome.com. If you're skipping the overnight soak, your peas will need a longer cooking time.
Well, that's just what we're gonna have to do. That's just what we're gonna have to do. Okay, let's do this. You've done it many times before. You can do it again. Please let there be coffee. Oh, yeah. There's coffee. We can do this. Computer, what time is it?
The time is 12:02 p.m.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today I'm going to be teaching you how to make Henry's eye-grabbing split pea soup. A couple of adjustments here. Sorry, I'm caught a little bit off guard today. Why does my mouth on the inside look like it's just dark? I mean, I have teeth. I think I have it on the green screen or something. No. What the fuck? Hey, Parasitosis just gifted us 5 subs. Thank you so much. Parasitosis, thank you so much for that. Generosity and for all that you do. I was not able to go to the P.O. box, but apparently there's something waiting for me there. I'll be doing that shortly. Thanks, Parasitosis. 4-wheelers subscribed on the Prime. Thank you very much. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Keeps feeling like it's almost gonna do it. What the fuck? Mochi's Nirvana just Mochi's Nirvana just subscribed at the tier 3 level for 40 months. Amazing. Thank you so much, Mochi. Thank you for that. And it says here, there's a message. Happy 40 months and happy birthday. Looking forward to celebrating with you. It's not my birthday until November, but thank you anyway. And, but Mochi, thank you for all that you do and that you have done. And, Somni41 says, if you look up the sneeze, will happen. Look up the sneeze? Computer, tell me about the sneeze.
According to Wikipedia, The Sneeze is a blog written by Stephen Malero, identified on the site only as Steve of Los Angeles, California. In 2005, the site was listed among the top 101 websites by PC Magazine and won a Blogger's Choice Award.
Okay, I will look that up further. Ghostina Gutter says, hi Henry, tooling in from Paris today instead of California. Okay, well thank you Ghostina Gutter. Thanks for coming in from Paris. Beautiful, beautiful city right there. The Seine River goes through it. You can see the Louvre. Is that how you pronounce it? The Louvre? Quanto, happy birthday, Henry. No, there might be some misinformation out there. My birthday is actually November the 14th, not September the 7th. Parasitosis says the sneeze sounds like a band name of a group that never got big. It really does. Maybe a 90s ska band or something. Tamagakur. Thank you so much, Tamagakur, for your subscription. And there's a couple other alerts here that I'd like to get to. Thanks very much, everybody. Into the Ink has subscribed for 35 months. Amazing. Thank you so much, Into the Ink. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm going to see you in Key West. I'll be in Key West next week. If you happen to want to come to the Comedy Key West, I'll be there for a few shows, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Krogana 707 has subscribed. Thank you so much, Krogana. And Dude Tranquil subscribed at the Tier 1 level for 3 months. Thank you so much. And there's a message here from elake_ that says, thanks to Borsenvin for my sub-gift. Thanks to Borsenvin for my sub-gift. Thanks for Borsenvin for my sub-gift. And then it proceeds to say the same thing 28 times. I think what you're trying to say on elake_ is you want to thank Borsenvin for your sub-gift. Thank you, Borsenvin, for the sub-gift to elake_. And also, thanks to OOUK for subscribing. And Dazzlecat just resubscribed at the Tier 3 level for 31 months. Amazing. Thank you, Dazzlecat. Give my best to everybody there in Naperville. It's always good to see you guys. And thanks so much for the support on here. That's very kind of you. And Into the Ink says, yup, and I'll be able to wish you a happy birthday in person. With all appreciation and respect, I want to say it will not be my birthday. That it seems to be some piece of misinformation in this post-truth era that we reside in, or in which we reside. So I apologize to any disappointed people, but it's not my birthday. Janie Mango, does Nick Swartzen still live in Key West? He's great. I don't think so. He was there, I think, throughout the pandemic, and then now I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's back here in Southern California. You're right. He's one of the, in my opinion, one of the greatest comedians of all time. I've sat and watched Nick for many hours, and he's incredibly funny. Go look him up, watch him. He's just incredible. M. Cariotti, I like that. Post-truth is the only truth now. Yeah. And you should see the movie The Post with Meryl Streep. It's pretty good. I'm sorry, everybody. I seem to have a little bit of allergy situation that I'm fighting. I don't know how the allergy system works, but I think that it's an overreaction of the immune system. So I take something called Flonase, which is apparently a steroid that calms down your immune system. Again, I'm not a Scientologist. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but from the way it's been explained to me, the sinus can overreact to incoming allergens like pollen, and when you take Flonase, computer, tell me about Flonase.
According to First Databank, Flonase Sensimist is a brand name drug whose generic name is fluticasone furoate. Flonase Sensimist is classified as an allergy medications, corticosteroid medications, and glucocorticoid medications. According to Wikipedia, Flonase Sensimist is used to treat chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. Did that answer your question?
Sure. Quanto says that's why Henry looks so buff, I guess, all the steroids. Yeah, but not my muscles. I have steroids I've been taking for my sinuses. So if you look at the walls of my sinuses, they're all roided out.
Thanks for your feedback.
Everyone type Forson says, if I don't have mayonnaise for my chicken sandwich, can I use Flonase? I'm not sure. I think you want to use Flomax for that. Stabby7 says, you're taking drugs? We're all taking drugs. Thitchin Hat says, hey Henry, I just discovered that I have perfect pitch. Just one somewhere close to a C sharp, but it's fucking perfect. Awesome to hear, Thitchin Hat. That's very cool. And as a matter of fact, you have a song request that we're going to do here in just a second. Parasitosis says, I heard from a man who has been locked up in an insane asylum for 30 years that Henry is an eternal being that was somehow born on every day of the year. I went back to that asylum the next day and I was told that that man was never there. Ooh. So take that information how you will. I'm going to be open to it. It sounds like it's a plausible theory, but I don't think I'm aware of it. Speaking of creepy things, why don't we jump right in, because we're all big fans of the holiday that's coming up, where we celebrate the worshiping of the dark arts, or whatever. And Pug Lady gave us some cool pictures. It looks like Pug Lady is already getting ready for Halloween. Pug Lady, can I just say, I love when you send these pictures. You've got one of those awesome fireplaces that looks a little bit like a hotel that I stayed in called the Taos Inn in New Mexico. What do you call that type of fireplace? Is it Adobe style? I don't know, but I love this. This is really, really cool. Maybe we'll go ahead and do a song with this in the background. Hold on. I'm going to try to look up. It didn't work. I was told that if you look up, sneeze will happen. Dark Ages, we've started our 60 Days of Halloween movie a day all season. We've started our 60 Days of Halloween. Oh, a movie a day all season. Awesome. It's going to be fun. Okay, and there's another companion picture to this, I believe. And that's the pug, who I believe is named Millie, but correct me if I'm wrong about that. Whoa, it looks like you have a whole shrine here. Love the shrine. Let's use the shrine as the background for our song. Put some reverb on. Check 1 2. Checking the mic 1 2 2. Help. Okay. We have a very a classic 80s song from the band Deep Purple that was requested to us by Thitchin Hat, otherwise known as Phaedrus, otherwise known as Tick Knot. Sung by Deep Purple, written by the bass player, Roger Glover. Never let the bass player write the lyrics for your rock song, because this one is called Knocking at the Back Door, and I'm not sure what it's exactly about, but it doesn't sound like it's about something gentlemanly. But we're going to go ahead and do it. And I didn't write these lyrics, so I apologize if anything is not aged well from the 80s. There's an intro that sounds like a horror movie a little bit. Let me get the pick. And then it just kicks in. But none of us would chance her because she was a samurai. She was a samurai. She made electric shadows beyond our fingertips, and none of us could reach that high. She came on like a teaser. I had to touch and please her, enjoy a little paradise. Is this the transcript from the leaked Access Hollywood audio? The log was in my pocket when Lucy met the rocket. She never knew the reasons why. I can't deny it with that smile on her face. It's not the kill, it's the thrill of the chase. It's knocking at the door. It's not against the law. Actually, I think it is. The point of no return. It's knocking at the back door. Sorry, that's a great song. Thank you, Phaedrus. It's a little hard for me to get that riff on the acoustic guitar here. That's just sounding terrible. And also, the lyrics on the second verse are probably enough to get me banned if people are into metaphors. I'm just going to give you a couple of the highlights. We put her on the hit list of a common cunning linguist, a master of many tongues, etc. Okay. NY Carl says, it's Halloween, Henry. It sort of is, almost. It's 60 days away, or 57 days away, but we're getting there. Thanks again, Phaedrus, for that trip down memory lane, and thanks Roger Glover for writing lyrics about what is presumably your preferred sexual position. Mochi's Nirvana says thinly veiled lyrics, if you will. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Feel it coming, it's knocking at the door, you know it's no good running, it's not against the law. I believe it literally is against the law in like Alabama and stuff. The point of no return, and now you know the score, and now you're learning what's knocking at your back door. Okay, everybody, you know what? I want to change it up. Maui Girl 45 says knocking at the back door. Yeah. Computer, what does it mean to be knocking at one's back door?
Here's something I found on the web. According to sermoncentral.com, to knock on a door is to anticipate an answer.
Okay. I didn't realize that. Maybe that's what the song is about. It's about anticipating an answer. Tilps twitches, Jim Morrison was a backdoor man. Or he wanted to be someone's backdoor man. It means a lot of different things. JB's text sends us this. This is cool. I like it. Oh, cats. Speaking of cats, why don't we take a quick check-in with my cat, Roast Beef. He's got a new favorite place. Oh, I have to turn on the light. It's an old favorite place, but he doesn't like the stroller anymore. Now he likes to go underneath the bathroom sink. All right, not a lot of fun stuff happening there, but that's basically where Roast Beef is. Cozy as can be. You're right, clouding my sky. Let's go ahead and do another song, shall we? I want to do a song that was, it was not requested on here, but I'm going to go to Key West, like I said, and this song always reminds me of Key West and the comedy Key West. Lisi sends us this picture. Why don't we use this as the background? And there's a caption here. It says, "We visited Warren Dunes in Michigan a week or so ago, and it was gorgeous. The best part being we weren't surrounded by mills like we are in Indiana." Very cool. Yeah, this is beautiful. Warren Dunes. Can anybody else tell us about Warren Dunes? Is this the this is the west coast of Michigan? I take it. I've been to Grand Haven or Big Haven. I get them mixed up. Southwest. Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful coast there. Absolutely wonderful. Thank you for sending this pic, and we're going to use it as the background for this song, which is a much more wholesome version of the same subject matter. It's called Souvenirs by John Prine. All the snow is turned to water. Christmas days have come and gone. Broken toys and faded colors are all that's left to linger on. I hate graveyards and old pawn shops, for they always bring me tears. Can't forgive the way they've robbed me of my childhood souvenirs. Memories, they can't be bought, not a word. Can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Verse 2, gotta scroll down. Broken hearts and dirty windows make life difficult to see. That's why last night and this morning always look the same to me. And I hate reading old love letters, for they always bring me tears. Can't forget the way they've robbed me of my sweetheart souvenirs. Memories, they can't be bought. Maui Girl says, hopefully no souvenirs from the back door. Oh yeah. Can't be won at carnivals for free. Well, it took me years to get those souvenirs, and I don't know how they slipped away from me. Is it out of tune, Evil Ian 02? It wouldn't surprise me. It's not perfect. Probably a flat B. Calicus says, I just went looking at the lunar eclipse, but couldn't find the moon. It had disappeared. Wow. I'm very sorry to hear that, Calicus. It could be maybe an optical illusion, but I haven't checked the moon in a while. I hope it's still there. Janie Mango says, beautiful, Henry. Thank you very much, Janie Mango, and I believe you have a cool pic in here too. Thanks again, Lisi, for sending that, and for whoever requested John Prine in the past. Maybe it was Borsenvin. I know Borsenvin is a fan of the singer-songwriter genre. Haven't seen Borsenvin in a little bit. I hope he's on his boat doing well and enjoying himself. And let's take a look at a picture here. Well, first we've got this beautiful picture from Michelle C. Wow. Michelle C sees bats. And this is a picture, I guess, of a bat in her backyard, maybe? But it's very cool. Infinite Radness says, my favorite Prine songs is Crazy as a Loon. Oh yeah, I'm going to check that out. John Prine just has so many great songs, and I didn't really start listening to him until about 5 years ago when he sadly died. And it is sad that we always go down the rabbit hole and listen to all these artists when they die. Like, I did that with, there were so many people that died in 2020. It was like Kenny Rogers, Rick Ocasek, Neil Peart from Rush, Eddie Money, Kenny Rogers, and a guy named Fred Gritzel. His music wasn't very good, actually. M. Cariotti, not in the Belfry, though. Yeah, no, these bats are not in the Belfry. Let's make sure that that's clear to everybody. And what I'm going to do now is change up the pic to Janie Mango sent us a picture here. This is from an old school diner, presumably somewhere in the American West, like Idaho. That's not really the Midwest. It's not really the Southwest. I guess you would call it the West. I don't really know. Computer, is Idaho called the West?
From Quora.com. Idaho is considered part of the Far West.
It's not the Far West, whoever said that. The Far West would be Oregon or Washington or California. I know enough to know that. But anyway. Janie Mango says it's called Mountain West. And not to be mistaken with Leslie West, who is the singer and guitar player for Mountain, the band. Parasitosis says Hawaii would be the far west. No? Yeah, it would. Or the really, really far east. I don't know. I'm not necessarily a Scientologist when it comes to world geography. Tom Kigur says, Idaho has a rainforest from melting snowfall around a river. Wow, that's beautiful. Did you write that? Is it a poem or is that just trivia? Because it sounds really nice. Sakabra says, or Adam West, the real Batman. Yeah, certainly, I agree. Mochi's Nirvana, how long have you been a Scientologist? As long as you've been cooking? No, I'm saying I'm not a Scientologist. A Scientologist is someone who actually does research and studies using the scientific method. They do clinical trials, double-blind, controlled experiments, and they accumulate data and draw conclusions and publish their results and subject themselves to peer review. That's what a Scientologist does. Tamaki says someone like Tom Cruise. No, Tom Cruise, I believe, is just an actor, but he might have played a Scientologist at some point. Okay, everybody, we're getting off. Let me go ahead and do another one here. Janie Mango sends another picture here. This is the menu from that cool place that you went to in the Mountain West. Are we able to see some of the... to zoom in here? I want to see if there's any stuff here that we've made here at Henry's Kitchen. Well, I think we've made burgers. We've made the Big Mac. Chicken burger, BLT. You know, there's some good stuff here that we should probably be making. I don't know if we've made any of this stuff. A Wimpy burger. We've made burgers that weren't very good. Anyway, I like this. This is cool. Let me go ahead and reset. Quanto is probably being driven completely crazy by all the altering that I'm doing. Quanto, of course, being our resident technical advisor and also breeder for the show. Remember, somebody's got to do the breeding for Henry's Kitchen, and it's a job that nobody wants to do, but Quanto has been busy doing it for us, and I appreciate it. Speaking of technical matters, Pancake King says a root beer float would be awesome. Yeah, let's do that sometime. All right. I don't know if you guys know that the company Tesla, headed by Elon Musk, has put out a robot, literally a robot. And there's a video of Elon Musk and I guess one of the other engineers testing the robot, and it went out on Elon Musk's platform X. And I have that video here and I want to show it to you. A lot of people are saying that it's a little sluggish, that the robot technology is not quite there, but you know, when you think about the potential for it anyway, it's pretty amazing. So let's go ahead and check this out. That's not it. Hold on. Here we go. Just chilling, ready to help. Hey, hold on. Just chilling, ready to help.
Hey Optimus, you know where I can get a Coke?
Sorry, I don't have real-time info, but I can take you to the kitchen if you want to check for a Coke there. Just say yes or no.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Awesome. Let's head to the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I think we need to give it a bit more
Just say yes or no.
room. Right now it's kind of hard
Okay.
with that space.
Gonna head to the kitchen now. What?
It'll be able to work a lot faster too.
No. Okay, so definitely they have some kinks that they've got to work out with this thing. But it seems like it's really very smart technology that they're doing. Dark Ages says the robot did a sound check at the end. Yeah, it's literally smart enough to do a sound check. Maui Girl says something is wrong with the back door. It does seem that way. It does seem almost like... why am I having such a hard time finding this shit?
Hey Optimus, what are you doing there?
It seems like he's got to go to the bathroom
Right
or
now it's kind
something.
of hard
Okay,
with that space.
gonna head to the kitchen now. That's the way I walk when I have to go to the
It'll
bathroom.
be able to work a lot faster too.
No. Back when in my office working days, everybody knew when Henry had to go to the bathroom. M33T-Boss77 says, so if I get up in the middle of the night and need a snack, it can take me to the kitchen? That's great. I won't have to wake up my wife anymore. Yeah. If you're not able to go to find the kitchen when you wake up in your own house, you can have it take you there. It doesn't know whether there's ingredients there or not, but it could certainly do that. Dude Tranquil says he needs to deposit some data. Yeah, I think that's what's happening there. Okay, so let's go ahead now, and we should probably start getting to work on our cooking. Bert Bufftug says we finally have the technology to identify kitchens. Yeah, it's true. Bert Bufftug also says the future is awful. I just want to go through the rest of our pictures here. We have a couple more. Thanks, Janie Mango, for sharing this. We might have to try some of these dishes on the show. Pug Lady sent awesome Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, Henry Townsend sends pictures from presumably his neighborhood malt shop. 50s thing that looks a little bit run down. But it looks very Halloween-y. And I like that. Turd Burglar 420 sent us this picture from Costco of some beef franks. And it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, that's all you've got in your cart. And there's a couple of people's feet there. Did you get did you get them to sign a release for that? Because we don't want to get in trouble with the terms of service here at Twitch. But thanks, Turd Burglar 420, for sending us a picture of your cart, which contains only beef franks. And in the background also here we have, if you want to submit a background picture, you can always do so at the Discord. Just go to the area called Green Screen Backgrounds. Parasitosis. Is that Gary Shanley, my comedy hero, looking infirmed in the back seat of a car with a laptop or something? I'm not sure what's going on there. Neil Breen. Oh boy, I need to know who these people are. Cinema legend. Computer, who is Neil Breen?
Neil Breen is known for Blue Crush 2.
Computer, what is Blue Crush 2?
Sorry, I don't know that one.
Oh boy. I'm coming up completely empty here. Can chat tell me who this is? Director, writer, actor Neil Breen. Well, I'm going to have to start getting into Neil Breen. I'm sure my friends that are really good at trivia will probably be able to help me with this. So the other night I went to a place called Scum and Villainy in Hollywood, which is a bar that's completely replicated by on the Cantina from Star Wars. And it's a great place, and I played trivia with some old friends, and let's just say I am out of it. There were questions about things like video games. You guys would have killed it on those questions. Questions about the Transformers and the Ninja Turtles. There was some Gen X stuff in there with new stuff like Keisha, and there was just so much stuff. I felt embarrassed and stupid and just like I don't really belong in the world. So, and maybe I don't. But, okay, M3T-Ba says, he's a man who is the best there ever was in every martial art and hacking, and he loves canned tuna. Okay, so I don't watch a lot of action or kung fu type movies, so that might be why I missed that. But I did see Love Hurts, and I also saw Flight. Hold on. So, my cat roast beef apparently is upset. There's a type of food that the vet recommended to him for some kind of kidney issue, and he doesn't like it, and he just knocked over his, he just showed how pissed off he was by knocking over his little box of chimichurri things. So I'm gonna have to deal with that. I'm gonna get some of his old food and lay it down there for him, but he's pissed. So maybe in the meantime, I'll just show a little bit of this video of what if Henry's Kitchen was a 90s sitcom intro that was made by It's Kate. And this is just filler while I feed my cat because I don't want him to be upset. All right, hold on, here you go. Everybody, and I'll see you next time. Okay, so thanks so much, It's Kate, for putting that together. It looks like roast beef is enjoying the food that I just laid down for him. That's sort of the problem. You know, the vet will say, oh yeah, just give him this food. It'll help him with his little kidney renal issue. But they say it like it's no problem. But I'm like, well, does the food taste good? Is he going to eat it? And they're like, no, it tastes like shit. You're going to have to force it down his gullet. But anyway, he's happy now. He's enjoying it. By the way, his body is not normally that elongated. That's some kind of a camera effect, I think, that's happening there. All right, guys, what are we doing? We're sitting here watching my cat eating. We've got food that we have to make. People are saying long-ass cat. Long cat is long. Camera adds 10 inches. Long beef. Nice primordial pouch. Okay, everybody, you're starting to body shame my cat, and it's just not feeling comfortable. All right, well, I'm going to look up Neil Breen here, and I can't wait. All right, so thanks, everybody, for your picture submissions, and now it's time to enter that hell that we so euphemistically refer to as the kitchen. Okay. Jeannie Mango, yeah, but the steroids are in my sinuses, so I'm strong inside of here. I have strong sinus walls. What the fuck? It looks like Lisi T has just gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, Lisi T. That's very kind of you. And I'm looking forward to gaming with you in just a little bit. Oh, roast beef. Having a tough time. It's really hard to see your cat age. Thank you, Lisi T. And where has the time gone? It's moving too fast and I feel my life slipping away before my eyes, says Wumdingers, who resubscribed for 19 months at the tier 1 level. Thanks, Wumdingers, and I'm sorry it took me so long to respond to that. I'm going to go give roast beef a quick pat on the head to let him know that he's not alone. Maybe meantime we'll go ahead and watch our robot video one more time.
Hey, Optimus, what are you doing there?
Just chilling, ready to help.
Hey, Optimus, do you know where I can get a Coke?
Sorry, I don't have real-time info, but I can take you to the kitchen if you want to check for a Coke there. Just say yes or no.
Yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
What?
Let's go.
Awesome. Let's head to the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I think we need to give it a bit more
Just say yes or no.
room. Right now it's kind of apparent
Okay.
without space.
Gonna head to the kitchen now. What?
It'll be able to walk a lot faster too.
No. Okay, sorry everybody. Just sort of generally working with roast beef and making sure that he's comfortable. Nancy Droodles says, I want to kick it. Yeah. There's the comments on my Instagram under this thing are really something. Coupine 2003 says, what? Help. Yep, doing a sound check at the end there. Stabby7, thanks for making a meal for the toothless today. My dentist pulled all my teeth 3 years ago and said I'm still healing before he makes me dentures. I appreciate the soft food instruction videos. Okay, thanks for bringing that up. It's time. Time for us to start cooking. We're going to be making some real delicious stuff here. And if you want to see what the final product looks like, we have a pick. That's not it, of course. That's a Halloween pick. And here it is. Hey, it looks like Matt Dunno. Henry, your comedy has always meant a lot to me. Glad to see you thriving on here. You deserve it all. Thank you very much, Matt Dunno. And I'm thriving here on Twitch because of the generosity of people like yourself for resubscribing. Thank you very much, Matt Dunno. And Coupine 2003 subscribed for 15 months. Thanks for that. And thanks again, Lisi. So if anybody's curious to know how many subscribers we have, 289, which I think is respectable. Thanks to you. I'm going to check on roast beef one last time. Hold on, I'm going to put the camera up there. Okay, so roast beef is currently, he's moved from under the sink and now he is in his stroller, getting ready to go for a stroll, I assume. But he's just kind of straight chilling, as they say, in his stroller. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me go check on him. I hope he's all right. Every now and then he'll have these little twitches, and I can't tell if that's because... Hold on a sec. Okay, just trying to get a better camera angle on him. He seems to be, and for anybody who's wondering, oh boy, he's got itchy eye situation. But anyway, he's fine. He's just going to sleep in his stroller for a little while there. Chill out. I don't know why we're watching him so much. I guess he probably feels a little uncomfortable with all this. So, enough of all that. If anybody's wondering why I put the camera on my cat for extended periods of time, even though he's not doing anything particularly, it's because people like that more than they like to see a middle-aged guy cook, apparently. Because the viewership, look at this, the viewership is now at 226. Before I was showing the cat, it was like 170. Maui Girl says, "Aw, such a cute kitty." Yeah, he really is. Okay, Franz Schubert. Resubscribed for 40 months. Amazing. Thank you so much, Franz Schubert. And there's a message here. It says, "Hey, Henry, I'm at Disneyland right now." Whoa, congrats. "And these cops are giving me a hard time for my cosplay outfit." Well, I thought they would be fine with cosplaying at Disneyland, but maybe not, actually. Says they're telling me Nudie wasn't one of the 7 dwarves and want to kick me out. Can you set the record straight? No, Franz Schubert. And by the way, we love your music, even though you didn't finish it. But I do want to say, I don't know that there was a Nudie. Computer, what were the 7 dwarves?
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, the 7 dwarfs from Disney's Snow White are named Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Bashful, Sneezy, and Dopey.
I don't hear Nudie in there. This might all be just a big misunderstanding. Ligos96. Thank you so much, Ligos96, for resubscribing. That's very kind of you. And says, "I can't believe it's been 4 years already." Can you believe that? It was 2022. And now we're in our 4th year, I believe. Or something like that. But it's amazing. Thank you so much for your subscription. Okay. Aspiring Fellow says Nudie was killed off. All right, we got to go ahead and start making this thing. This is ridiculous how much time we're wasting here. One more check-in on roast beef. Okay, yeah, he's fine. All is right with the world here at Henry's Kitchen. It's time to start work. Okay, so I'm getting this website here. It says Fun with P, but P-E-A, it's spelled P-E-A, .com. Warm up with this hearty split pea soup recipe. It's full of smoky, earthy flavor balanced by a hint of sweetness with a creamy, textured consistency that's oh so satisfying. Made with everyday ingredients, this soup is easy to prepare and perfect for using up your leftover peas. Yeah, because we all have so many leftover peas. Whether it's for a cozy family dinner or a meal prep, this recipe delivers comfort in every bowl. But I'll warn you, don't scream too loud because your neighbors will think you're doing something else. The hell does that mean? A lot of the people on these things are sick. Okay, let's start by cutting our onion. Let's do this. We want to do a regular chopping of our onion. I'm going to get a little bit of protection for my arm here. You don't have to go as crazy as I do, but I, having cut myself in the kitchen several times, I figure you can't be too safe. So I'm going to be using a piece of equipment that's called chain mail for this. This is actually the same thing that the medieval knights used to wear to protect their hands from getting cut by a
combatant's sword. So here we go. And let's get a knife. Not going to use too sharp of a knife here. We're cutting onions, so we're probably going to want to wear what's called an onyo helm. This particular one is basically a welder's helmet, but you want some type of headgear that's going to keep your eyes from receiving the emanations from the onion, because they call it a lacrimatory response. It causes you to cry. And it's not like I'm a stranger to crying in my kitchen, but I try to discourage it if possible. So, Pancake King says we used to go to Split P. Anderson's when I was a kid. Yeah, but I don't think they're there anymore. Didn't they go out of business finally? Okay, here we go. I think there's a way that we set up. Oh my God, guys. How long has the... Was I just talking for 20 minutes? Bert Bufftug, thanks for resubscribing. I can't wait to have Henry's P inside me, but it's spelled P-E-A, so it's not what you're thinking. X-Tac from TVX. Thank you for your resubscription. Thanks. It's Kate X says, can't hear you, son. Oh, gifted a tier 1 sub to can't hear you, son. That was probably a good clue, but I didn't get it. Okay, so you missed the riff to end all riffs. Yeah, I was saying a lot of good information there, but whatever. Did we lose a lot of audience members, I wonder? Let's take a look here. No, we actually gained audience members. Interesting that by me not having my voice be audible to people, we actually gained viewers. Fascinating. Okay, well, let's keep my voice down and my face off. And let's go ahead and cut our carrot. This part seems kind of nasty, but we're going to cut this part. Ugh, jeez. This is kind of rubbery, too. Oh, no, this is okay. Why is it jumping toward me when I cut it? It's kind of pissing me off there. Weird how it does that. See, I almost cut myself, and that's why I'm glad I was wearing chainmail. I don't think it's a bad idea to just wear chainmail sort of all the time. Okay, we're feeling good here. Okay, we've got our onions. And we've got our carrots and our rice. Digitize says, I don't think the knife is thick enough. Well, somehow or another, we pulled it off. I'm going to put these back in the fridge for later. If you want to look up some other recipes that we made, remember we made Moroccan carrots, and that was delicious. So that's something you could do with your leftover carrots. Okay, so let's go back to our recipe here. I just can't believe I was talking for 20 minutes and nobody could hear me. I hate that so much. It's really my worst nightmare, but it actually comes true all the time. Okay, here's all you have to do. Optional. Okay, thank goodness. It says soak peas, but it just says it's optional. If you're short on time, you can skip soaking, but be prepared for a longer cooking time. That's fine. Tilps Twitches says, I'm always wondering what to do with my leftover carrots. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with a leftover carrot. Janie Mango says, it was only a few minutes, Henry. Oh, thanks, Janie Mango. Thanks for the vote of confidence there. I feel a little better. Okay, so next we're going to saute our vegetables. So I'm going to be using the Dutch oven that was gifted to me by you, the users of Henry's Kitchen. This thing is so beautiful. It's a Dutch oven, not to be confused with the slang phrase that means you fart under the covers to piss off your girlfriend or whatever. This is a real Dutch oven. This is where the expression comes from, where it's just, it covers up all the smells and keeps it in there. Okay. So let's get organized here. I've got my infrared stove. Now this is okay to put on an infrared stove, right? I don't want to fuck that up, but I mean, as far as I know, this is just heats it, right? So we're good. Parasitosis says yes, thank you. Okay, so let's turn this on. Heat the olive oil on medium heat. This is Acaveda oil. I want to. Oh shit, man. I've got some olive oil here. Just going to cover the bottom like so. And we're going to heat that over medium heat. I know you guys have some questions right here. Holy Crap Awesome says, hey Henry and the users out on the town right now. Thought I'd pop in and say hi. Enjoy your meal. Thanks, Holy Crap Awesome. Good to hear from you. M33T Boss 77 says, my mom cooks carrots and peas in the same pot. Is that okay? I think it's actually good. Fitchin' Hat says, hey Henry, I'm heading to Trader Joe's soon. Do you need anything? IPA. If you could get me a beer, that would be fantastic. Floofenschnarf says, what if the peas are drenched instead of soaked? Then I think you're fucked. Okay, let's go ahead now. We want to add our carrots, onions, and celery, and we're going to saute for 15 minutes or until it's soft and beginning to brown. Computer, set timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes, starting now.
I think we're just going to leave these veggies in here for 15 minutes. Thanks again to the users. I believe Parasitosis chose out these Dutch oven safe clampers, or whatever they're called. We're going to saute that. Throw away some of this other stuff that we've got here. We're doing okay. Art is Jock says you need to put the lid over or you'll smell the vegetable farts. Okay, yeah, so I did put the lid on there. Janie Mango, Henry, how do you feel about automatic vegetable choppers? Is that cheating? I'm torn, I'll be honest with you. A lot of times, I'll go out late at night to a little watering hole here in Glendale called Dave's on Broadway, and I'll order myself a beer and a shot of Jameson, and I'll talk to the bartender and I'll ask him that very question. I'll say, am I cheating? Am I a failure, a fraud, an imposter because I occasionally use an automatic vegetable chopper? And bartenders are great that way. They'll say, listen, man, I don't even know what the fuck that is. Drink up, it's 2 a.m. Artist Jock says, are you wearing shorts under that apron or nothing at all? Yeah, I am wearing shorts. Don't worry about that. Noob Cano. Oh, Noob Canoe. Bartenders only tell you what you want to hear. Yeah, except at last call. A good friend of mine said that whose wife bartended in Chicago said that she would put on the song Help Me by Jose Suicidio at 2 a.m. to get people to leave the bar. It's Kate X says, I used to work in a bar. That's true. Yeah. Cat Poop Eater says, what would a bartender know anyway? Well, they know how to mix a drink, I guess. That's about it. And they know everybody's problems. Computer, how much time left on our timer?
You have 11 minutes left on your 15-minute timer.
I think we're going to go ahead and do our thank you song now to kill some time. Let's put the reverbus on. Check 1, 2. We're going to do this to the tune, by the request of Bradford Bartos, we're going to do this thank you song to the tune of Billy Joel's Moving Out. This is a thank you to all of the users, not all of them, of course, but the Tier 3 subscribers, the moderators, the folks that run the Discord channel, the technical advisors, the big name streamers who've given us our audience and all kinds of stuff like that. So here we go. Falcon and Dingo, Bob Dom, Beef Hot Bear, 1110, do Dingle, Dog Goggle, Dr. Flanges and Bacchus, Shane, yes, Beelzebub, Mochi's Nirvana, it's Kate Kairosa, Bumble Vision and the LGX Chef Reactions, Husky Boyle, Bill Larkin Music, the Toilet, Nim, Moon, Emerald, Orca Mind, S Fan Bonnie, Dazzle Cap, Blurry Little Quest, Force and Vanilla, Parasitosis, and don't forget Quanto. Don't forget Quanto. Embry 225, Yarkazm, Nico, Tezo, Michael Bublé, 4422. Passion, Error, Min, Ocean, 64, Midnight, Faded, JSBX, Fan, and Acid Tis. Cool Boy, 789, D's, Nuts. Game Master Flash, The Cat Food Taster, Sharon X, Mochi's Nirvana. Red Hot Hibachi, Ransom GR, Acidy Tiz and Michelle Heppy, Zod Bane, Toke My Nuts, Dazzle Cat, oh Dazzle Cat, Saguaro, Burrito, 5555, Dinosaur J, Beast Tackin', Sickly Boy, Beelzebub, Hen Lips 1, Caitlin's Kitchen, Lead CT, Purple Donut, filling its fruit. Tankard and Boris and Ben and Zodiac, Tone, Gary, UC, ASMR, Lurk, Bull and Shandis, Nova Glarian, Baby, Mr. Gooseberry VT, don't forget Quanto. Oh, Quanto. Computer, how much time?
You have 8 minutes and 40 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
Okay, so let's take a look here. And by the way, I have another gift that was given to me by you, the users. I can't remember if this was Parasitosis or it might have been Munch Hotel. It could have been a lot of people, and so correct me, please always tell me. But I'm going to use the Of glove. Even though the fingers, I have to be very careful about those fingers. But we're going to pick this up with the Of glove. Ooh, it's fragrant. It's fragrant. But we didn't add any spices here, which I think is interesting. But it smells good, you guys. It's what you call fragrant. Maui Girl says, I sang Jose Suicidio's Help Me at karaoke night at the Maui Seaside Hotel. The guests seemed confused. Well, thank you for doing that on behalf of Jose Suicidio. Parasitosa says, everyone helped with the Dutch oven. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone. Thank you all. This thing is a fucking badass. It's like a Ferrari or something. Chris Colade says, do you ever miss the guy you could have been? Let me just say that when I was a teenager, I wanted to be a rock star. In fact, I wanted to be the world's first guy who was a rock star who only sang about math. I thought that would be a niche market that I could work my way into. And then I got into school and I realized I wasn't very good at math in college. And so I started doing various other things. I was a comedian for a while, singer-songwriter, made a couple of independent films, worked at Bank of America, and it wasn't until many, many years later that I was watching a girl teach how to grill asparagus on YouTube, and I said to myself, you know what, I think I can do that. And I started doing it, and then before you know it, I was making $50 a week, $60 a week, and then at 50 became 100, and then 100 became like $300 a month, and then before you know it, I was making like $2,000 a year, and then it would double, and here I am making literally thousands of dollars every year as an internet cook. Do I wish I was a math rock star? Yes. But I'll tell you what, cooking an onion and then being forced to cry into my thousands of dollars that I make every year as an internet chef makes the pain a little easier. What were we talking about? It says here, Parasitosis says everyone helped with the Dutch oven. I'm really glad to hear that everyone helped. There was a situation where someone was trying to do a Dutch oven in bed as a prank on their girlfriend. And apparently every one of the users all helped make the same Dutch oven. That must have been some Dutch oven. Parasitosis says that is a lot of farts in a sheet. Yeah, and by everyone, I assume you mean everyone in chat. Okay. Bartosh81K says, hi, good looking. Hey, hi, right back. Oh, hi, good cooking. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Good. Hello, right back to you, Bartosh81K. Official Shitter says, teamwork makes the dream work. It sure does. Especially in a collaborative Dutch oven situation. Janie Mango says, could you suggest The Man I Could Have Been to Jose Suicidio as a new song? Ooh, that's good. That is really good. I'm going to write that down. Thanks, Janie Mango. And also, who is the person who came up with that title? I'm trying to go back. Chris Colate. This is a collaborative effort. That's a beautiful song. The song Nobody's Birthday came from my friend Mike McRae saying Nobody's Birthday at the time that I was commissioning Jose Suicidio to write songs, and that was a perfect one. So this is how the creative process happens. The creative process is defined by first the germination of an idea and then the incubation of the idea and working its way up to an explosion of creative fluids all over the table. Maui Girl 45 says, my ex-husband did a Dutch oven thing in the car where he would roll up the windows and turn up the heat, and I had to smell the hint of sweetness. Is that what he called it? The hint of sweetness. The hint of sweetness could be a Jose Suicidio song as well. It sounds like your husband is quite the gentleman, or the ex-husband. I guess maybe that's why he is the ex-husband. But now I want to make sure, where were you? Because there are some places in New Jersey where they suggest that if you fart, you actually roll up the windows. Dazzlecat says, I didn't know Germans were involved in the creative process. Yeah, I think they are. All right, everybody. Computer, how much time left?
You have 1 minute and 40 seconds left on your 15-minute timer.
We've got reverb going. I'm going to apologize for that. You can hear me and you can see me. Am I correct on that? M33 T-Boss 77, a shadowy surprise might be good too. Yeah, that is a pretty good one. Saute the vegetables. Add broth, boner, and simmer. Add 2 quarts. Oh yeah, so we got to open our broth. I don't know how much broth. I guess we're gonna. It doesn't have the. No, sorry, parasitosis. Bone and simmer. I don't know why the bone. Oh, I see. There's a variation of this recipe where you make ham bone, or you use a ham bone. We're not doing that. This is going to be a vegan surprise. Now we're going to add in our peas. And stir for 1.5 hours? No, we're not doing that. Okay, I think, if I'm not mistaken, hold on, everybody calm down for just a second. I have to kind of concentrate for a second here. We've sauteed our vegetables. Okay, computer, stop. Okay, and the computer, we've done that. So now I believe what we're going to do is we're going to add broth. It doesn't say how much, so we're going to have to kind of guesstimate, and I'm going to try to make it look like what they have in the picture. I'm going to use the glove. Woo! This stuff is poppy. Okay. So we got that going on. I almost feel like we did that a little too much because those onions are blackened. But that's good. Okay. So now we're going to add some of this broth. And I'm kind of in a hurry here. Great. This is a great time for my can opener to stop working. This thing's always been a little bit on the fritz. What the fuck? Just gonna use the whole thing. And bring to a boil and simmer for 30 minutes. We're not doing this. I didn't know it was supposed to take 5 hours to do this thing. I'm gonna let that Tilps Twitches says, how have them onions not burnt? They did burnt. It says here, Etia says, in Sweden, pea soup comes from a plastic sausage, and we only eat it on Thursdays for some reason. Okay. Parasitosis says, crank it up a bit, speed it up. Yeah, let's do that. Thank you, Parasitosis. That's good. Aspiring fellow, burnt is when the flavors are most matured. Sometimes I wonder about the veracity of a lot of the stuff that comes down the pike here in the chat. Game Master Flash says, adding more pressure to cooking seems like a death wish. Okay, we're going to boil this, and then I'm going to put these damn peas in there. Now, unfortunately, they didn't have green split peas, so we're going to be using yellow ones. But the good news is that both colors are also the color of vomit, depending on what you've eaten. so it's still going to come out appetizing looking. Sociopathogen says, I've been following along, Henry, and my stove is on fire. Is that a bad suggestion? No, I think that's a good suggestion. Okay, let's go down here. And let's put in, see how much split pea we're supposed to put in here. Let's go ahead and do a cup. So I only have a half a cup thing. I mean, might as well do a little more. Oh! These things are getting everywhere. I just burned my hand up against the Dutch oven. I didn't put the oven glove on. I'm having a difficult time, I will say. I feel like there should be some seasoning in here. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on. First, I'm going to take a rubber band to this stuff so that we can use that again if this comes out any good. And my friend Dave Williamson has a product called Meat Dave. Now, we don't have meat in this pea soup, but we are probably going to miss the flavor. So we're going to use a seasoning, all-purpose seasoning and rub. If it says all-purpose, then one of the purposes could certainly be for our pea soup. So we're going to see what Meat Dave's all-purpose seasoning and rub tastes like in our split pea soup. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be good. We don't have any seasonings in there, so I'm just going to sort of throw that stuff in there. It smells really, really good. If you want to know where you can get more of this, go to Old Town Patio in El Segundo. Ask for Dave. He should be operating the barbecue pit, smoker, and Lacey T says, then you can name your soup Dave's Pea. Okay, but spelled P-E-A. That's where you're doing the twist. Go to Old Town Patio. Get some of the best barbecue you've had. Ask for Dave. Tell him Henry at Henry's Kitchen wants to have you ask for some Meat Dave for your collection. Pisling says, not gonna cap, Unc. That looks bussin'. It really does look bussin', doesn't it, Pisling? I think it's going to be time right now for us to go ahead and do a little bit of gaming with the users. What do you say? I think I'm going to put this here. Stir in the peas. We did reduce heat to low. That's something that we're going to do there. And simmer, stirring occasionally for 1.5 hours. We're not going to leave it in that long. The longer you cook it, the creamier the consistency of the soup. Yeah, but we're not going for creamy. We don't even have anything creamy in here. Boy, this thing is freaking hot. This Dutch oven. It's almost like it should be known for how hot it is. Clean up a little bit here. Reheat over medium heat. Okay. Reheat over medium heat. Serve. Okay, I think we're good. We're going to let that sit there for a little while. Let's check in on my cat roast beef here. Uh-oh. Roast beef got out of his situation. I'm going to check in on him. But we're going to start doing a little gaming here. MG3Boss77 says, did you add any of Henry's Cummin? No, not today. Let's go ahead and stick with the Meat Dave. And I think it's time to go ahead and get into gaming mode for about 30 minutes. For about 40 minutes while we check in every now and then on our Dutch oven. So what I'll need to do here is go to the gaming area here. Open Steam. Gonna check on roast beef real quick. Boy, this cat is really hard to keep track of. He left the stroller and now he is hanging out under the sink in his little place there. So he's just trying to find a place where things are going to get better for him. But unfortunately, it's like I'm sure we have all those friends that are like, oh yeah, I'm going to move to Paris, or I'm going to move to Minnesota, or I'm going to move to Mexico, or I'm going to move, but they don't realize that wherever they go, they're bringing themselves with them. And themselves is the problem that they're trying to escape from. So that's why they should learn how to cook. That's what I did. Okay, everybody. Computer, how much time is left?
There are no timers set.
Okay, I was just testing. There shouldn't be any left, but I want to make sure that computer's doing a good job. Let's go ahead and open this game called Peak. Push play. It's always a little bit of a problem, but we can do this. This out for stirring purposes. Put it with the of glove. Put away my olive oil. Oh, come on. I've got some sesame flatbread crackers I'm going to be enjoying while we're waiting here. Tilps Twitches says that apron's seen brighter days. Yeah, but I don't want to wash it. It's sort of a superstition thing. I don't know. I just feel like the stories that this thing could tell, and to go ahead and just bleach the whole thing into a blank canvas just feels like throwing away the best years of my life. Aspiring Fellow says, what do you love the most about cooking? I'd say the friendship, the respect that I get from my peers on YouTube, the new virtual friends that I have, just the feeling of self-actualization as Maslov would have put it. Hey76 says apron gaining experience alongside the professional chef. That's right, yeah. And M33 T-Boss 77 says it's seasoned. Yeah, it's a seasoned, same way you would season your cast iron. Oh, You Fear Jazz says, I loved your new mushroom ketchup tutorial, Mr. Lips. Thank you. Thanks, You Fear Jazz. It's pretty cool. If you can, go find out how to make mushroom ketchup on YouTube. There's a lot of people that have historical accounts of how to make mushroom ketchup, but I hope mine is the best one. Pug Lady says, I've never washed my Henry's Kitchen apron. Had it for 10 years. It's my one and only. That's awesome. All right. Sorry, everybody. I'm going to put away the coffee. Get some water. Sorry, I'm kind of walking around aimlessly here. Computer, how much time left?
There are no timers set.
Pleasant says, I've never washed any apron. It's not so much a superstition to me as much as a lack of aprons. Well, that can cause lack of washing aprons too if you don't have one. Goat's Head says they say ketchup originated on the Silk Road itself. Okay, she said no timer set. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Computer, set a timer for 40 minutes.
40 minutes, starting now.
Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to view my friends. Let's go. Peek, okay. And I'm going to have to get my headphones. Hacklin says, hope you're doing well, Henry. Hey, hope you're doing well, Hacklin. Good to see you. I haven't seen you on here in a long time. Hope all is well with you. Now, I have to figure out how to not have my Dutch oven become a fire hazard with my wires and all that. Whoa! Just heard some music and it scared me. Okay. Just want to check in on our alerts here, see how we're doing. It looks like It's Kate X says, I can't hear you, son. Okay, that was a while ago, but we fixed that. And we have 291 subscribers, which I think is pretty awesome. And Burt Buff Tug, thanks so much, cheered 100 bits and says, I can't wait to have Henry's P inside of me. Of course, P-E-A is the way that he's spelling it. I don't want anybody to get any weird ideas. Parasitosis says he can hear me now. Okay, that's good. That's good to hear. I really rely on the feedback from you guys about anything. Game's a bit zoomed. I don't know if it matters, though. It's zoomed. This isn't the, oh, it is. You're right. It doesn't really matter, but I like to have it as good as possible. What the fuck? Anonymous just gifted 10 Tier 1 subs. That's amazing. You just put us over the 300 mark. Anonymous, thank you so much. Anonymous, if you're wondering, is the hacking group that does all the digital sort of Robin Hood type hacking against major institutions that the common man just can't fight against, and has a great sort of a social media presence, and has also written great songs like Greensleeves from the Renaissance area was an anonymous work. And Anonymous also is an alcoholic. And, but every now and then chimes in to also give us a donation here and just gifted us 10 tier 1 subs. That's absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. Pancake King, did Anonymous write Beowulf? Because that would be amazing. Dazzlecat just gifted us 5 tier 1 subs. Amazing. Thank you so much, Dazzlecat. Are you going to be gaming with us today? I hope so. That's very kind of you. Computer, who wrote Beowulf?
Unknown wrote Beowulf.
Oh, that was unknown. That wasn't anonymous. It was someone named Unknown. Clouding my sky, dang, and they here supporting Henry? Nice. Yeah, thanks, Clouding my sky. Janie Mango says, Henry, should you be wearing shoes or supportive slippers? I'm worried about your arches. I'm worried too. I don't know. I don't even really know what arches are. Okay, let's jump in on our game here. Join game. Gonna need the keyboard.
Hey.
Hello!
Hello, Henry.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
Doing well, yourself?
I'm doing okay. I have half a mind to crack open a beer but it's not quite beer o'clock yet. But I was thinking about it because
It's always beer o'clock.
one of those kind of days. Pleasance says always best to stay a little worried about whatever the hell arches are. Yeah, I am worried about it now. Okay, so let's just see what's going on here. Let me pull up my game. Okay, yeah. All right.
I'm hoping by next time we play, we'll be able to load into where we ended. But we are just tackling the first mountain today again.
Okay, no, that's fine. Yeah, that's not a feature that the game offers, is it? How do you do
No, it's
that?
not. But I might just modify a mod that we already have and see if we can get it to work.
Jump in later.
Stably. Yeah.
Okay. Quanto says, remember, no Russian. Does that mean that we normally do Russian on here? I don't know if I get the reference. Maui Girl says, I always wait until beer 30. Yeah. You're making me
I'm
want to
endorse the beer now.
Yeah,
If you
I
need
think
the
I'm
peer
going to do
pressure, I'm
that.
gonna endorse it now.
As a matter of fact, how about this? I have to urinate.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to put the camera on you guys. How about I'll put the camera on the mirror.
All right.
And
Wait.
we'll pose for a bit.
How do I do that again now?
Just walk over here.
This way.
I don't know how to turn.
I can dance. I can do all sorts of stuff.
You just use
there
your
we go.
mouse to change.
That's me. Okay, so I'm going to pause there. I'll let you guys do your thing while I go to the bathroom, and I think I'm going to crank open a beer as well, because it is Sunday.
Hell yeah.
All right. Everybody, I'm giving you...
We have to figure out how far can we get him away from his original spot.
I mean, I think
Yeah, try to push
Let's
him
get him
away.
back.
Just
Can we get him?
bounce
Can we get him back into the elevator?
Elevator? Yeah, that would be
you
good.
just shove him, I think.
All right, I'm gonna go
And then
over
just-
there in a sec.
and then just, like,
Really quick.
Act like he never came out. Start to question his sanity.
That's smart. That's smart. Here.
Yeah.
I wish I could pull him.
I think you just push.
Just nudge. Just nudge him. Here we go. Yeah, put your hand out.
Oh.
This is good.
Mhm.
And then we all just leave.
Yeah, we gotta hide.
I can't.
The entire chat has to gaslight him too.
Yeah, everyone has to be like, no, you
It looks-
never.
This
No
guy
one
looks
can
so
tell
sad
Henry
to
he
be
was
pushed.
ever here.
Yeah, we're awful.
All right, get him in there. All right,
Run
wait.
Run away.
Get him in there more. We gotta get him. He's not in there or
Can we go
not.
in there?
Why isn't he going in?
Yeah, really. Yeah, put his face in the corner. Okay, hide. Okay. Oh wait, I
Uh-oh.
should have done the rope.
How did I end up back in the, what happened? Where is everybody? Oh no, did I miss the plane? What the? Where'd everybody go? I'm gonna look in the mirror. Where did everybody go? I see you guys. All right, so we've got Soren, or It's Kate. We've got Lisi. We've got Dark Ages. We've got Chunks. Good to see you, Chunks. And
Always a pleasure.
Game Master Flash is here somewhere. Yep, there's Game Master Flash. Quanto says, remember no Russian. Okay, we already said that. All right, I'm gonna open a beer here. This is a mainstream IPA that was a company in San Diego, so it's a West Coast IPA that was bought by one of those big companies like Anheuser-Busch or one of those. I'm not necessarily advertising them, but I'm going to try to get a good pour going here. Got to do it. Does anybody know the science behind why, if you pour it like that, it doesn't give you head or whatever?
Less turbulence, maybe?
That was a pretty good one. This was like a commercial pour. You got just enough there to make it look...
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. You could
Not
tell
too foamy. Just
I'm a
a
guy
little.
who drinks a lot. Clouding my sky.
Bush is their amusement park, Busch Gardens. If they still own it, I don't know if they still own it.
Sociopathogen says, yes, I'm a Scientologist. The bubbles get worse when harder. Okay. Or scientist, I'm
Makes
sorry.
sense.
Well, he's not a Scientologist.
Dirt McGirt says, less surface area for the gases. Oh, wow, we got... Can I just say this again? We have so many smart people here on Twitch. It's ridiculous. I don't want to bash people from other social media platforms, but you really do see some not so smarties on some of these other things. But here, we really get the smarties out.
I mean, that's why we're all here to learn.
Yeah, Dirt McGirt says, "Oh, I'm high as shit. Be careful." So that's smart.
We ready? Should I load up the plane?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Boy, that
awesome.
beer is tasty, I gotta say. And by the way, if you're not someone who drinks alcohol, there is a really, really good IPA that's non-alcoholic called Athletic. I've got a lot of friends that drank to their heart's content and probably too much and eventually stopped drinking, and I say good on them. So I'm not pushing it on anybody. So if you do like the flavor of a beer,
Wow,
but you don't
really?
want to drink alcohol,
Already, the cannon.
there's options.
Do we do it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Tilps Twitch
Right
says,
away?
I like the non-alcoholic
Oh, do you know the
IPAs.
cannon
Yeah, Athletic. Yeah,
Yes, put
M3
the
Boss
backpack in and
77.
you get launched.
Yeah.
Athletic beers are really good.
Should I hold on to it till later?
Boy, it
Yeah,
smells
I'd say
like
hold on to it.
IPA and
Okay.
pea soup in my kitchen, and I couldn't be happier. Quick peek at my cat, Roast Beef. He's back under the sink. Infinite Radness says Guinness just came out with a non-alcoholic. Yeah, Guinness Zero, I think, right? And Maui Girl says gin and tonic is good. Yeah. Gin and tonics were always sort of my go-to.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're gonna go. Dendreleon says poor
Just
beef
remember
can't
coconuts
find the
now.
coziest spot. Yeah, he's getting older, and it's harder to find places that are comfortable. Because wherever you
these are
go,
cooked
you're
already.
still old. Okay, should I eat that or just carry it?
I was feeding it.
Oh yeah, let me get this.
You ate it already.
Oh, I already ate it? Okay, great. All right, well, if you're just joining us, if you've never played Peak, it's a very interesting game. Wait, hold on a second. I just want to see if we're doing okay on alerts here. Dazzlecat, thanks again. So no Dazzlecat today, huh?
No, yeah, I think she said she was getting ready for something.
Okay. Let's go back. Okay, here we go. Well, It was very kind of her. Dazzle is packing,
Yeah, I'm
Parasitosis
cooking all
says.
these.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you mean
that's-
she has a gun? That's what I always thought that meant.
I mean, she might.
She very well might be packing. Okay. Do we need the conch or the conch? Computer,
No,
is it
conch
conch
isn't
or
needed,
conch?
but, the emergency
I'm not quite
trumpet
sure how
is
to
good.
help you with that.
Or-
Of course. Flying disc. I've only got room for one more item. Guidebook.
Oh.
Teaser
This,
Tuesday says Dazzle strapped.
Cannon is heavy.
I mean,
Okay.
I mean, I'm already carrying ding
Look at all these coconuts.
yeah. Pick up
Yeah,
a coconut or two if you have room. Henry.
Okay, I will. I'm leaving the guidebook behind.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah, we don't need that. We know most of it.
Okay. So you guys getting ready for Halloween or what? You guys are watching
hell
Halloween
yeah.
movies already?
Oh yeah. We try to watch them all through September and October. So, we're watching some old and some new.
Oh, Robert Tables just subscribed. Thank you so much, Robert Tables. And says, it's a stream, baby. Time to open another 529 college savings plan. Yeah, well, I really appreciate you spending your college money on Henry's Kitchen. I already went to college, so I know how that feels, even though we didn't have Twitch. Tilp's Twitch is... Sorry, I interrupted you guys. Every now and then I want to read out
No, of course.
where credit is
Yeah,
due.
no worries.
I'm just
But Tilp's Twitches has a relevant question here. What are the best Halloween movies? Maybe we should all go through them. I mean,
God.
I just saw
Yeah,
Weapons,
obviously.
and that might be one of my new
Oh,
favorites.
Weapons is good as hell. I
Oh
can't
my
wait till that
gosh.
comes out on
So good.
Blu-ray. We're getting it the day of.
So good.
I love that movie.
Yeah, it's great.
I don't.
Trick or Treat's a good one. Like an anthology horror movie. Very
Trick or
Halloween.
Treat. I don't
Yeah,
think I saw
Trick
that.
or Treat.
Never saw that.
Yeah,
It's good.
It's a little corny, but it's fun. Like an anthology. It's got a few stories in it. It's very Halloween centric. Donnie
Is-
Darko. That's not really a horror, but that's Halloween-ish.
Been years
I've
since
never
I've
seen that.
It's
Oh,
pretty
it's
fun.
classic.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Guys, I felt so awkward at hanging out with my old friends, one of whom was a Jeopardy Tournament of Champions guy. Another one is a screenwriter, but we were hanging out at the old Scum and Villainy there on Hollywood Boulevard, which is a must-do if you ever get here. It's got a trivia night, and it's a replica of the cantina in Star Wars. And I just
That's
was
awesome.
so bad. There was a video game category, and really the only one that I recognized a screenshot from. The question was movies that were turned into video games, and there was a screenshot from The Warriors, and I recognized the guy right away.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's the only question I
That
got
was a
right.
pretty good video game, actually.
Was it
That was
good?
360.
Yeah,
That's
they did a
360.
good job. It was it was on PSP and PlayStation 2 as well, and it was good.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
there was,
it
there was a
digitizes
screenshot of
right,
ET
Rockstar
from the
made
Atari 2600, but I would have never gotten it, even though I
That's
played it.
horribly bad.
Oh yeah,
And, like
it was
there's like
hilarious.
rumors that crashed like the entire like game studio or something like that. It's notoriously bad. It's really not as bad as they say, but it's not good.
They were
the ET
punished
game?
for dreaming. You
Yeah.
know, they
You
just
can't
their
even
dreams
do
were
that.
bigger than the technology
I know.
was. I think.
A lot of Atari games are like that
Yeah.
too, though.
Other
just in
other
general.
consoles had better graphics and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, this kind of stuff
Atari
we're
was,
doing
like,
right
one
now.
of those first lines of home consoles. So
What we're doing now, I would have shit my proverbial pants and my regular real pants.
Both
if I would
pants.
have seen this. Yeah. Both proverbial
yeah, I
and
remember playing like
virtual.
PlayStation 2 and being like, how can it get better than this?
Yeah.
I mean, I started on NES, but
I used to
I
play
remember
a.
saying, oh, this is gonna fall.
Oh, fuck.
uh-oh.
I just fell. I took a little damage there off the
Me
bridge.
too.
Who's that smoking something up there?
Chunks
Nothing.
Chunks is smoking something green.
Nothing. Can we go straight up here? Is this a path? It
Yeah.
might not be, so don't follow me. Oh, yeah, it is.
It
It
looks good.
So let's go back. Halloween movies.
I mean, obviously
you can't go wrong
Halloween.
with Scream.
Halloween for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, Halloween 3 is pretty funny.
Thank you.
Oh, it's
One of my
funny,
favorite
huh?
horrors is Houseu, which is a crazy
Oh yeah,
Japanese
that's a
one,
classic.
but it's not really good for Halloween specifically. But we
Kung,
watch
Kung
it.
Fu for the win. I mean, not really.
Yeah, Kung Fu. Yeah.
So, have you guys noticed that there's usually in this guy who did Weapons,
Mhm.
and I'd say Jordan Peele too. Both of them made by former
yeah.
comedians.
Yeah.
There's like 10% of just flat out comedy in their movies, you know, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think that's
it's
a
so
handy
good.
skill in horror. It sort of takes the edge off. There's a campiness that makes you go, oh, this is kind of silly. And
Yeah.
definitely the end of Weapons, and also
Mhm.
just a couple of the moments.
Yeah, yeah. No, I remember thinking to myself in the last bits of Weapons, I was like, this is pretty much just a whitest kid skit. I
Yeah.
was very happy
That's
about it.
right.
I was like, this is great.
That's right. And the potato peeler,
Yeah.
I don't want to
Oh, God.
spoil too much, but I'm just saying that was basically it had sight gags that the same way movies do, like,
Yeah.
you know, American Pie, you know, where it's like the
Yeah.
iconic, the potato peeler and the apple pie or whatever. The shower
Yeah.
scene in Porky's.
I think
like,
horror is more permissive about kind of blending genres. Like, you can have a scary movie that's also funny.
Digitize says
Maybe
Joker
that
was
might be
made
that
by
way
the
with Black
Hangover
Panther.
writers. Is that true? Was it Todd Phillips or who were the ones that made the Joker? Is that the Hangover writers?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I don't know.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised the way all these guys are so talented. Yeah, it was Todd Phillips. Okay, wow. I thought
Yeah,
the
I was
Joker
looking
was a
more over
great
it.
movie and Hangover was a great movie. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
really cool when someone can jump around. Now, there's other movies that don't have an ounce of humor in them, like another one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies, the Others. Remember The Others?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that there was even an
Yeah.
ounce of humor in that, but that's just pure scary. And I'd say M. Night Shyamalan with the Sixth Sense, which was
Yeah, yeah,
really one of my
yeah.
favorite horror movies. I guess it's a horror movie. I would call it that.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little, I mean, there's, you know.
There were some
yeah.
scares, like really creepy scares
Yeah.
in there.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
When they're in the very beginning, when they're just chilling, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you see the guy go across in the mirror. That was an excellent
Yeah.
movie.
Uh-oh.
And I think I've talked publicly about how I was
Thank you.
not that into
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
follow-up.
Which one?
The follow-ups, just in general.
Oh, yeah, no.
I have
We-
friends
we
that
had fun with,
swear by those movies, but I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, yeah.
Midsummer was great. Yes, Tilp's
Oh,
Twitches.
hell yeah.
Midsummer was
Midsummer.
another
Everything
I
instant
love a
classic.
slow
So
burn.
so
I love a slow burn, yeah.
That
Yeah,
had some campiness to it, also, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Hereditary is probably one of my all-time favorites.
Oh, Hereditary is great, too.
I actually still have to see that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have
oh
to.
yeah, you gotta see that.
It's good. It's a good one.
I will.
If you liked Weapons, you might like the what's it called Together with
Barbarian.
Alison Brie.
I haven't seen
Oh.
that, but I will.
Oh,
And
it's exciting, though.
and Barbarian was great too.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Barbarian.
Charlie One-Eyed says more random movie name drops. Anyone here seen Manborg? I love the title.
I haven't, but that
Oh.
sounds great.
That's definitely on my top 10 all-time list. I
Dude
quote
Tranquil
that movie constantly.
says Hereditary had outstanding acting. So some of these movies, is that a found footage type one? Because those, I think the
No.
best acting has to be in those movies, in those found footage. Did anybody see Deborah
yeah,
Logan?
I like found footage. Oh yeah, that one's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that those
The-
actors are held to a slightly different standard. Sort of like
Oh,
the
yeah.
way in comedy you have to stand there, and if people aren't laughing, then that's your litmus test that you've failed. And that's kind of the same thing with these found footage things. If anybody sees through
Yeah.
it, you didn't do your job.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, shit.
Oh
No.
god. Oh god.
Oh,
I'm
almost.
dying. I'm dying. Oh god.
Oh, no.
I just want to get on that thing.
Yeah, although I'm a sucker for found footage. I mean, there's some really bad ones, and I still enjoy them. Like, I love the VHS series.
What was it called? District 9?
Yeah.
Oh, District 9. Yeah, that one was
The
good.
Great movie.
The first Hell House is really good if you like.
Yeah,
found
Hell House
footage.
LLC. That's fun.
Yeah.
Paranormal Activity
Yep,
series is fun.
Paranormal Activity. Says Waffles 92.
And speaking of series that hold up, Final Destination, not
Oh.
good.
Oh,
really,
yeah.
But every single one is
So
entertaining, but like
fun.
one of them.
Yeah,
Bad
see
movies, but
those
they're
those are
awesome.
kind of like
Yes.
comedy gags, you know? Those
Oh yeah, 100%. You know, they just go full on into the deaths at some point.
They're like physical comedy gags, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Three
That's so
Stooges
good.
stuff, you know? It's like
It's all about the like how creatively can you kill someone.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And that's kind of how slashers get too. Eventually, like you know, you get into like the Jasons and like the scenes where they're like he's like picking up the campers and like in a sleeping bag and like hitting it against a tree.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see, we've got a couple of questions here.
Do you need food, Henry?
Not yet. No.
You're probably
I got a,
Okay.
I got a box of thick mints.
Sociopathogen says, Henry, have you ever watched Hundreds of Beavers?
Hell yes.
Oh my god,
It's
that
Oh,
one's
so
that's a
good.
movie? I haven't seen that.
Yes.
Dude Tranquil says, I love the choreographer that did that movie. His stuff is so odd and interesting. I don't know which movie that's referenced to. Blair Witch Project, of course, when it came out. Henry,
yeah.
this game is a metaphor for my life. I keep climbing, but I never feel like I'm really getting anywhere meaningful. Yeah, I know. It's the Sisyphus effect is what it is. It's like my kitchen career. It's like social media. Anybody who's tried to make money, you see all these people like, I made hundreds of thousands of dollars on Instagram. I'm like, I've never made anything on there. Okay, so how am I going to do this, guys? This is, I'm in a tricky
I'd
situation.
say just kind of climb up our way, and we'll try to grab you when you get up here.
Okay.
You just kind of climb up the side.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh boy, we
Nice.
did that. That's awesome.
And then I'd say maybe jump across and you know. just
It was a
climb up this-
reply, but not working on mobile. I was talking about Suspiria. Oh,
Oh,
Suspiria.
Suspiria is
Oh,
phenomenal.
Very cool.
I like the original and the new one. The new one is crazy good.
I haven't watched the new one, but I loved the original.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So, Chunks, what part of the world are you from?
I'm in Vancouver, BC.
Oh, excellent place. I love it.
Nice.
It's pretty nice.
BC in general.
Oh yeah, BC overall is a beautiful area. Should come up here sometime. Do a show.
I'd love to.
I'd see
I
it.
just need to find a place. I might have to call my old buddy John Doerr and see if he can recommend a bar or something in that place. That what we've been doing, by the way, is doing this like bar that holds maybe 80 people, and if they let me just take all of the cover charge from brown paper tickets, then hopefully they're happy with just having a bunch of people there, and then we all have a good time. But for less than that, I can't
yeah.
really do it with the flight and everything.
Yeah.
So if there's something that you know of up there, I would love it, because I love any excuse to go to BC. It would take me about maybe 2 days to drive up there, or maybe 2 hours to fly there.
Where are we? I'm trying to figure out where we're gonna go here.
Good
This
question.
way, I think.
Okay.
'Cause then
Yeah.
we can go up this way.
Oh yeah, Elisa's right.
The Chunks, do you
Uh-oh,
golf?
I was wrong. Don't follow me.
Oh, no.
I used to
Holy-
I used to do
I can
pitch and
pause
putt a lot.
A lot
because
of my
there's a couple
Canadian
really good pitch and
friends
putt places around
golf.
here.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
I play a lot of
Uh-oh.
disc golf
I'm bad.
now, though.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we've got that
Yeah, it's
down here in
there's so many
SoCal.
great courses around here for it if you're into that kind
No,
of thing.
Don't follow me.
Basically
This isn't
golf
gonna
with a
work.
frisbee.
I think we have one of the original ones here.
Oh no.
Oh really?
Yeah, La Cañada, there's a place
Is it?
called
Wow.
Devil's Gate Park, which I think is one of the original. I think I might be in trouble. No, I'm not in trouble. I'm
You're just
okay.
kind of caught in a crevasse
I'm not
there.
in trouble at all.
Yeah, this is good.
There's a
Whoa,
good Korean
whoa.
one about an asylum. I can't remember the name of it.
Oh no, did Henry fall?
No, the terrain's
No,
getting
that's good.
more and more
Oh,
awkward.
Yeah.
Where are we
I
going
feel like
here?
this is
Someone's
not the
help.
right. Let me see. I'm gonna try
Oh!
and go about something.
I'm just gonna follow the chunks and hope that
Yep.
that's
This
a
is
space
good
up.
here. It's a
Okay,
little,
alright.
Cool.
It's a little sketchy. Oh.
Oh, you fall?
Maybe more.
Okay.
Maybe more than a little sketchy. I'm all right.
Wow.
Oh, this is perfect though. Yeah, if we can get up here, I'm gonna try to help you.
Okay, so this way.
Akamuro 1987 says, at the end of tropics, you can't progress today. What does that mean?
Oh, I don't know. That's a tough climb.
I might,
believe in Henry.
okay, so this is tough,
So,
huh?
Henry, when you climb, remember to use B to move.
Oh, you know what I'm gonna do for sure is I'm gonna eat my my thing. That helped. Okay, so what am I doing now? Where are you guys?
Do your
So,
best.
if you can look up here and see where I am,
Yep. Just climb
Kinda
straight
go
up.
straight, well, and kind of over. So, like, hold your D key while you're climbing, so you kind of go
Under this.
on an angle.
Oh my
I
goodness.
also have a rope shot, so we need to use that to get a rope
Oh
down.
my
to Henry.
goodness. Oh,
We
come
can
on.
try.
He's
Come on,
coming.
guys.
think he's
I
got
also
it.
have one of those mushroom
just
things.
jump.
Jump behind you.
Jump
Hey.
and turn.
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
Oh, God. Oh, I'm falling. I'm dead.
Oh no, all the way down.
Real far.
Does he have? Anybody have a med kit?
Oh my God,
Yeah,
guys.
I have
I'm so dead.
medicinal herb. I have to find.
Medicinal
Where
herb
did he
is gonna
fall?
help, but I think he's
He's down here.
Not a medicinal herb. I have a
Okay, I'm just gonna stir up
no,
my pea soup for a second here.
gauze.
Roger, we'll get the first
we need
aid.
more than God.
There was a band-aid at the beginning.
Yeah, I
did
think
anybody
Elise
grab
has
that?
it.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah, I
sure
heard that.
gauze is gonna do the trick. But it might.
Let me see if I. No, I don't have anything in my backpack.
Alright.
Maybe I'll try to. I might try to go down and look for stuff,
my
and you
God.
guys keep going up.
Something's
And I'll,
very wrong with my pea soup. It's very
Oh
wrong.
no.
It doesn't look anything like pea soup at all.
Yeah, where did all the water go?
Yeah, there's a lot of water missing here. Maybe less. Oh, this looks weird, guys. Oh, I just died and my pea soup's coming out weird. Let's get some water in there, maybe.
I would
Anybody?
say when it rains, it pours, but
Can anybody? Evidently dashing says you didn't die, Henry. No, you're right. I came close. King Cyan, first of his name, 69, says, bro is making bird food. Yeah, I think that might be close to what I'm doing here.
All right.
okay. We can hear you. Oh, you're real down there. Oh, but you have a straight way up.
Really?
Henry's working on his
My pea soup.
split pea soup real quick. So just book
I'm going to
it.
put more water.
I healed Henry with a bandage I had.
Nice. He might be good because I just had a bandage too. So
I'm troubleshooting my pea soup in a huge way right
Yeah.
yeah, take your time.
I'm also getting filtered water, which is taking much longer than just faucet water here. It didn't have any of the amounts that we were supposed to have in there,
Oh shit! I'm almost through.
so that's a problem. My Dutch oven now is the bottom is got a lot of crusty.
Uh-oh, I'm not gonna make it.
A lot of the stuff that was stuck to the bottom there is like completely blackened. I don't know. Is it okay to eat that if it's been crusting on the very bottom for like a half hour?
Yeah, that's good. Some
That's
fond.
the
That's
little crunchy
The
bits. It's the best
fond
part
they call
sometimes.
it. They call it fond. Is
Yeah,
that okay?
yeah.
Computer, is it okay to eat fond?
From healthline.com. Fond frequently treats conditions like joint pain and knee sprain along with other conditions at varying frequencies.
Wow, it's actually
Sounds like
medicine.
you should eat fond.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm glad I checked in on it. Computer, how much time left?
You have 6 minutes and 50 seconds
Wow.
left on your 40-minute timer.
We've been playing this game a while here.
I
Hold on.
guess so.
Okay, now what happened? Okay, so now I've got some health back. You guys have brought
I
me
healed
back
you.
to health. And
I found a first aid kit down there.
got my beer.
Oh, here. Have some thick nuts.
That's not bad. That's not bad stuff right there. That's a Stone IPA I'm drinking for anybody out there who cares.
Oh, where the hell do we go from here? The question.
Well, I can put up.
I went over here because it's
Yeah,
very
it's a-
light and climbed up.
Oh,
Oh, we gotta go back down. Sorry,
Okay,
Henry, you
wow.
just got up here.
yeah.
Well, we're not going here?
Yeah, gently lower yourself down if you or oh, there you go. Perfect. That did it.
Oh, please make it. Please make it.
Uh
Oh
oh.
no.
She's going.
Oh, all the way down.
Oh no.
Okay.
I had
No,
a
no,
ti-
no.
I had a
I'll make it
feeling
back.
I had a feeling I was gonna fall. I was gonna fall when I did that thing.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
All right, I can.
Yeah, this is
Grab
actually
someone if they come
familiar.
over here.
Okay, I'm coming.
Oh, shit.
Oh
no.
Fuck! Fuck!
Henry also fell. Oh no!
Uh oh. Uh oh.
No.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
not too bad though.
All right. Nice save. Nice save.
Yeah, that was great. So I think up this way might be an easier climb.
I can shoot a.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Henry, over,
Yeah.
over here.
The way you think it's best for sure.
Yep.
And I also have a rope gun.
Oh, thanks, Lacey.
You're
Got
welcome.
me. All right.
Maybe
You
up
going?
this
Oh
way?
yeah. Go
Okay.
back. Follow Lacey
Either-
maybe. 'Cause she
either
might
this
have.
way?
I don't know. I could also shoot a rope cannon over
Okay,
here.
the other thing I can do is this, because I want to get it out of my inventory because it's kind of heavy. Okay, Henry, step back a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I'm
That'll do
gonna...
it.
There we go.
What do we do?
Yeah, climb up and take a rest on that mushroom.
And then, yep.
And then head straight over here after you're fully rested up.
So smart. Where's Flash?
He's ahead of us. I think he's scouting things out.
Yeah, I'm up above you guys. I'm up above.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
What's happening there?
nope.
What?
This way. I think try to get over here first where
Weird. Okay, so I'm trying to push A so I can go sideways. Is that the idea?
Yeah, don't hit W, too. Let go of W. There you go. You're coming. Oh, no. Oh, man. Almost. I'm so close. Oh, gotcha.
Oh my god.
That was close.
Oh, jeez. Tilps Twitches says this is nerve-wracking.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it sure is. Dark? Okay. Alright, so now here I go. I'm gonna do it again.
Oh,
Oh,
there goes Elise.
no, I'm okay. I'm just.
Okay.
Oh, the fog is directly behind you, so run.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's coming up.
Jump this way, Henry.
Here I go.
Yeah, good luck. I believe in you.
Oh,
he's
no!
down.
No!
Well, you know what?
That might be it for today.
I love you, Bing Bong.
Uh-oh. All right, I'll jump too, I guess.
Oh, come on.
Here we go.
I'm dying. Okay,
oh my gosh,
here
how
we go.
did
down
your
here.
arms like...
I got a ledge. I might need food. Where are you guys?
Wait, Kate's at the top.
Uh-oh, who's that?
Die. Oh, as soon as you die, Kate's gonna bring you back up, but we are still gonna succeed.
Yeah, jump into,
Oh.
What
jump
do you
into
mean
the
as
fog.
soon as I die?
Sometimes
Uh-oh.
you gotta give up to get further.
I got
I
to
don't
the
know
top,
how
but then came back down.
Am I the only one alive? What's all these dead people around?
It's you and Kate.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so what am I gonna do, guys? You guys are the ghosts
Jump
trying to
into the
tell me what
fog.
to do.
Just give up.
Yes, if
Jump
you
into the
die,
fog.
Kate will bring us all back to life.
Embrace
Give
failure.
yourself to the fog.
One of us.
Look like
One
Morpheus
of
over
us.
there.
This is a scene in Lost
Makes
Boys.
this. On the way down. That was good. Good comical.
That was
comical
couldn't have gone better. That
Yeah, and if you
time.
hold E, it'll count down the give up timer faster.
Yep.
All right. It might be time for me to check my soup and eat it, actually. Is that okay with everybody?
If you hold E, Henry, on the keyboard, then it'll kill you faster, and then Kate can bring us back.
Fire instead of trying to move us.
I don't remember what math it was, but I had so many. Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go. Hell yeah.
Henry's ghost is so sad.
All right, guys. I think it's time for me to eat this pea soup.
That sounds great.
Hope it's good.
I hope it's delicious.
All right. Well, it was a good time hanging out with you guys, and I hope you have a great
Yeah, same.
rest of your Sunday, or as the case may be, sleep well, and then I'll see everybody on. Actually, you know what? I just realized I'm flying Wednesday morning, so I won't be streaming Wednesday morning. However, I have a new computer, so I think it's going to be easier for me to do streams from Key West. So I'll be doing that probably
Oh, nice.
Saturday, maybe even Friday as well. Do some
Very
makeup
cool.
streams.
Awesome.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Oh wait,
Well, safe travels.
we're here at Marshmallow. I'm going to have a marshmallow.
Yeah. Might as well. Start the campfire and have some marshmallows. A reward for seeing death.
This was great. I think this is cooked.
If anyone
right?
needs to read
it's time
this.
to eat it, right?
Feel free.
Oh, computer stop. Okay, I'm done. All right.
Perfect timing.
Thanks, everybody.
All right.
See you guys next
All right,
time.
thanks, Henry.
See ya. Okay. Quit. All right, guys. That was fun. It's time for us to eat our pea soup. Let's see how this is going. Dendra Leone says, thanks for the stream, Henry. Enjoy your pea. Just so there's no misunderstanding, I'm not done yet, and also it's PEA. Official Shitter says, hey, I'm flying Wednesday too, going to Denver, so if anyone's in the area, look out, the Official Shitter is coming. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get in not game mode, cooking mode. Let's see what we've got to work with here. We've got a very hot Dutch oven. So we'll push off. There. What was that? Just heard a weird noise. The suspense of the soup outcome. Okay, it does not look even a little bit like pea soup if you look at the example, but we're going to eat it, and it's going to be whatever it is. Let me get a ladle. I can't remember who it was, but somebody said I'm making bird food. Well, you know, birds eat really healthy stuff. So, yeah, maybe I am. Okay. Here we go. This is Henry's official eye-grabbing pea soup, split pea soup, just the way that your grandma used to make. Okay, so let's take a look at the picture that we were going for here. Yeah, theirs looks like straight up vomit. Ours actually looks like some kind of good stuff here. Let's take off the reverb there. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's this. Thanks, King Cyan, and first of his name. I think mine does look better. Let's go ahead and try it. Mine looks a little bit like cereal. Uncanny, says Tilps Twitches. Crunchy. A lot of fond. Kind of weird. Matt Dunno says I'd pay for that as a side dish in a restaurant in Tucson, Arizona. Yeah, maybe. Tasty Catfish says nothing like a crunchy soup. Well, that's what I've got. Maui Girl says the back door will always enjoy a shadowy surprise. Interesting. The Chunks, that's not the face of a man who's enjoying a tasty soup. My face does not lie. It's not very good. It's too crunchy. Maybe I didn't leave it long enough. I'm going to leave it longer, but I don't think we're going to see it on stream because apparently you got to cook this stuff for several hours. You know what was good, though, in it? That I taste? Meet Dave. I put some of this stuff in there, and it's got a nice... I can feel that. Meet Dave's. This is Dave Williamson. He's the pit barbecue guy at the Old Town Patio barbecue place in El Segundo, California, not far from LAX. If you're ever on a layover, go by Old Town Patio, say hi to Dave, tell him Henry's Kitchen is cooking up a storm with Meet Dave. He's not sponsoring me or anything, he's just a friend, and I just want to say his stuff is good. I wouldn't steer you wrong on this. That's the only good part about this soup. Maui Girl says roast beef wants some. The only thing roast beef wants is sleep, I think. Parasitosis says, should look into making succotash sometime, Henry. I feel like you can make this. You would nail succotash. I have a pea soup in front of me that I'm in danger of not being able to chew enough to swallow. Shanda says stop eating it and cook it for 4 more hours. That's what I'm probably going to do it. That's what I'll do. Okay, everybody. It's Kate X wants to know, would you say the pea soup is just fine? I would say because of Meet Dave, this is fine. The soup came out fine. There's not even a chance I would be eating this without the right seasoning. So because of Meet Dave giving me some good seasoning, it's not bad. It's fine. It's Kate X says, Meet Dave, the hero we needed. Yeah. All right, everybody. I want to thank you so much for joining us today. We made pea soup. Did it look like the professional one? Not even a little bit. But that's okay because theirs looks like vomit. But we played some games. We did some music. We actually did a lot of really fun stuff on here at Henry's Kitchen. And I want to thank you for joining me. Thanks, Maui Girl. Thanks, Tilps Twitches, Parasitosis. Thanks, everybody. Parasitosis says, I think the broth is great. Yeah, maybe the broth can be used for something else. There's some really dark bits of fond there that were burning on the bottom of the thing. But if you say that's okay, it even heals stuff, apparently. Goodbye from myself, Henry's Kitchen. I'll be in Key West this week, but I'm going to do a stream either Friday or Saturday or maybe both from there. And Koromochi, thank you very much. And Dendra Leon, thanks. Sigmaro Ooh, thank you. Ashron's Fall, Matt Dunno. It's Kate just posted a link to get tickets for Key West if you want to come hang out, have a beer, whatever. Janie Mango says thank you. Thank you. Thanks for the pictures you sent. Dark Aegis, thanks. Thanks for hosting. I had a great time playing the game until we all died. Nye Answers, thank you. I'm going to see if any of my friends are doing a stream right now. Happy Wayfarer. We need some cooking here. We need some cooking to go right. So we're going to jump in on the Happy Wayfarer. He's only got 27 people right now. So let's give him another 100 or so and let's hang out there. All right, let's check it out. Thanks, Teaser Tuesday says it's a good stream. So that's good to know. All right. Thanks, Tilps Twitches. Raid now.